Hello and welcome. My name is Shadow, and this is Shadow Live. I am modern rock spoken word songstress, and I am coming to you live and in living color from Orlando, Florida. This is my first time in recent history, um, I think in the last few months, coming to you uh, on YouTube. So I'm very excited to be here um, again. And so I'm hoping to have a regular presence here. And first and foremost, I'd like to give you a little idea of what you can expect. This show, Shadow Life, has taken on um, a few different forms. We have some tea, well, honey water. Shadow Live's taken on a few different formats, and the most recent format is um, I do original music, I do poetry, storytelling, and some interesting topics. Today is July 5th. It's a Monday, and it's considered the official 4th of July holiday. So banks are closed, um, you know, schools are closed, colleges are closed. Well, schools are closed because school is out, but this is according to broadcasts and forecasters and things along those lines. This is considered to be the busiest, the most traveled holiday in history, in American history. Um, wow, that is quite something. So today, uh, we're going to be talking a little bit about the history of the holiday. Um, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about freedom and what we perceive as freedom and how we feel about being free. Excuse me. And what freedom means to us. Um, it has a different meaning for each of us. And so um, I'm kind of curious as to what that means for each of us. And as usual, I'll have my songs, my original songs. And I'm excited because I think the last time I was here on YouTube, um, I've since had a number of new songs that you haven't heard. As of the 2nd of this month, um, my latest song was released by the Millions. It's a co-write between a collaboration between my granddaughter and I, Sierra Shields. And we wrote it a couple months ago. as part of a class that I took, a course, a month-long course that I took with Ryan Tedder of One Republic. It was a music production course. My first real extensive music production course. And I'm extremely proud of this song. So it's called By the Millions. And I released it in collaboration with United Masters, which is, an independent distribution um, company, online company. And it's now available on Spotify and Apple Music. Um, and so you can find it under Shadow and Company. Um, since the last time I was here, we're also, By the Millions has also been picked up by Pond 5, which is one of the largest music libraries um, in the country. And so we're very excited about that. And so there's been a lot going on. So a lot of the songs that you'll hear today are recent. Some of them are recent. Some of them are songs that are older, but that you haven't heard before. So here in Orlando today, it's sunny. It's gotta be easily in the 80s. Um, I don't know. Let me see. Usually I'm not able to do this. I've been broadcasting on another station using my phone, on another platform, excuse me, using my phone. It's 86 degrees. Um, we're in the midst of our hurricane, at the beginning of our hurricane season. So we are actually supposed to be getting, um, well, I guess not. I thought we were supposed to be getting a hurricane, but it looks like we're just going to be getting the tail end of the rain. And we're looking at 80s and 90s all week. Okay, so enough of that. Let's talk a little bit about the history of Independence Day, shall we? Okay, so according to History.com, um, okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm trying not to bore you with the. Okay. On July 2nd, the Congressional Congress voted in favor of Lee's resolution for independence in a near unanimous vote. The New York delegation abstained but later voted affirmatively. On that day, John Adams wrote to his wife Abigail that July 2nd would be celebrated by succeeding generations as the great anniversary festival, and that the celebration should include pomp and parade, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations from one end of the continent to the other. On July 4th, the Continental Congress formally adopted the Declaration of Independence, which had been written largely by Jefferson. Though the vote for actual independence took place on July 2nd, from then on, the 4th became the day that was celebrated as the birth of American independence. In the pre-revolutionary years, colonists had held annual celebrations of the king's birthday, which traditionally included the ringing of bells, bonfires, processions, and speech making. By contrast, during the summer of 1776, some colonists celebrated the birth of independence by holding mock funerals for King George as a way of symbolizing the end of the monarchy's hold on America and the triumph of liberty. Philadelphia held the first annual commemoration of independence on July 4th, 1777, while Congress still occupied with the ongoing war. Massachusetts became the first state to make July 4th an official state holiday. After the Revolutionary War, Americans continued to commemorate Independence Day every year in celebrations that allowed the new nation's emerging political leaders to address citizens and create a feeling of unity. The first 4th of July fireworks were used as early as 200 BC. The tradition of setting off fireworks on the 4th of July began in Philadelphia on July 4, 1777, during the first organized celebration of Independence Day. Ship's cannons fired a 13-gun salute in honor of the 13 colonies. In 1870, the U.S. Congress made July 4th a federal holiday. And by the late 19th century, it became a major focus of leisure activities and a common occasion for family get-togethers, often involving fireworks and outdoor barbecues. The most common symbol of the holiday is the American flag, and a common musical accompaniment is the Star-Spangled Banner, the national anthem of the United States. So just in case we were wondering. It's very easy to get Memorial Day and Independence Day confused. No, I'm not going to talk about Memorial Day, but I'm going to play a song or two or three, and then we can talk a little bit about how we celebrate it or how we plan to celebrate. I understand that most people are on their way home because they basically took the weekend, which makes sense. to celebrate the 4th of July and visit with family and whatnot. And so I'm setting up my book in case you're wondering. A lot of my stuff I have um, memorized, and some stuff I don't, but I also have a playlist that I work from. So, the first song that I'm going to do is a song called Red Roses. And I think this song is somewhat appropriate in that, one, my youngest son, Julian, loves this song. This is his favorite song. And at every show, every time I play this song for him. And secondly, um, it's a song that I wrote um, about apartheid in Africa. And I was home one Saturday morning, and I was walking by my television, and I saw um, this reporter, um, well, broadcaster, and he was talking to a reporter, and they were talking about, no, I'm sorry, he was talking to a gentleman from Africa, and they were talking about the situation in Africa, and they were talking about apartheid and what was going on in the war, and then they shifted to a broadcaster who was in the field. And the broadcaster was talking to a bunch of young men who were talking about being involved in the war. And they seemed very hopeful, very optimistic, and very determined. And I was like, wow, like, given everything that's going on, how can they be so passionate? And I was very motivated and inspired in seeing that. And I wrote this song. Sunshine, dry evening, sweaty sky and feeling, heart and favorite and golden, yeah, 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 yeah. Red roses don't grow in Africa, purple rain don't fall in the field. Villages are covered in diamond skies, but their hearts are still full of dreams. covered in diamond skies, but they're uh, are still full of dreams. Rise up, rise up. Red roses don't grow in Africa. Purple rain don't fall in the field. Villages are covered in diamond skies, but they are still full of dreams. The name of this next song is called Time Stood Still. My songs aren't in any particular order or any particular theme. But I do write songs about life, love, and living. And I find that they work, you know. And I write about things that are close to me. This song is about the right love at the wrong time. I don't know how many of you have ever experienced that, but yeah. Stood still when I looked into your eyes. Time stood still when you took me by surprise. And I wanted you more than you know. Time stood still when you kissed me the first time. Time stood still the first time you blew my mind. And I needed you more than you know. when in my darkest hour you took away my pain. You are my inner steady, my soul after every time stood still when you brightened up my day. Time stood still when you took my breath away. And I wanted you more than you knew. Time stood still. uh, there we are. All the honey was hidden at the bottom. The name of this next song is called I'm Not Sorry. And I wrote this song because I got tired of people asking me why I look like I look, why I dress like I dress, why I talk like I talk, and why I act like I act. Yes, people did ask those questions. And so I decided to write a song about it. You don't like the way I look, well, I don't really care. And you don't like the way I think, 'cause you don't have a plan. Well, I make no apology. Well, I make no apology. Well, you don't like the way I walk, well, go the other way. And you don't like the words I speak, things you are scared to say. Well, I make no apology. Well, I make no apology. Well, you don't like the clothes I wear. Well, it don't bother me. And you don't like the way I pray, 'cause you have no belief. Well, I make no apology. 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 The name of this poem is called I Am. And I think every poet has one, and this is mine. I am spirit. I am human. I am female. I am black. See me with two eyes and a mind wide open to the possibilities that I might change and grow. I am sister. I am daughter. I am mother. I am wife. Seek not to define me or confine me in your view. I am a masterpiece of my maker, a collage of creation, a tapestry in time. I am mental. I am physical. I am spiritual. I am emotional. Support me in my efforts to etch out my self-image. Allow me the pleasure of drawing my destiny in the sands of time. I am her. I am she. I am me. I am getting a terrible migraine. I don't know. I get chronic migraines, and I have been getting them consistently, like almost daily for the past week and a half. Oh my goodness. And it's been even worse like this past week. I had surgery last Monday, and it was like my body's like still processing the anesthesia, processing it out. And it's, oh my goodness. So you're going to have to excuse me for just 1 second while I go back over here and get my medication. So hang tight. Well, at least you'll get a chance to see my outfit. New shirt. Oop, new pants. Lovely. You like them? Very nice, right? Very nice. Okay. Tucker, we're staying here. Mommy just went to get some medicine. That's all. Yeah, I went and I got like I love like t-shirts, particularly for the show. I like different t-shirts, and I've got these really cool t-shirts and hats since the last time I've been over here. And so, um, and I got these pants, as you can see, and they're like really cool bell bottoms. And I love to shop, but I love to like find deals. So I've been getting these really cool t-shirts at these thrift shops. And the pants too. And the hats too. You'll see the hats later. But I'm so excited, you know. Um, and I lucked up and got them for really good prices. Um, and so I'm just really excited, you know. And so, but most of the time when I'm sitting down, you can't see what I'm wearing unless, I happen to just move the guitar out of the way and you see the shirt. But, you know, as it happened, I was up getting my meds, and I said, well, this is an opportunity to show what I'm wearing. So I've got to figure out a way to be able to do that, um, so that you all can see what I'm wearing. So, okay. Excuse me. As some of you all know, I have issues with my lungs, so I'm constantly like, no, not because I was because I smoke, but I have rheumatoid arthritis, and rheumatoid arthritis ended up causing problems with my lungs. But that's a whole nother story. So, this next song that I'm going to do is called Above the Stars. And then we're going to get into freedom. 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 Okay. All right. I see the stars shining bright. I am surrounded by night. I look into the sky. I see the place passing by, going all over the world. I really wish I could find what lies above the stars. see the man on the moon. I see him smiling at me. I want to visit him soon. What lies above the stars? I want to travel far. Who lives on planets there? Travel to Mars, I'll take you there. I love that song. I wrote that song in 2019, and I had basically, it was within the first year of me moving to Orlando. And I was in my first apartment, and I was emptying the trash one night. And I live not too far from an airport, from, OIA and Orlando International. And so planes would pass by our house all the time. And it was a starry night out, clear starry night, and planes were doing their thing. And I looked up into the sky and I thought, wow, and I love to fly. I've flown several times, um, and I love to fly. Speaking of plane, I see one right now, and you know, um, and so I was motivated, to write this song. You know, wondering what lies above the stars, because I know kind of what lies above the clouds, but what really lies above the stars, Uh, what do the astronauts see, you know? And the man on the moon, I love that, And that was it. I wrote that song. So yeah, freedom. I often think that, because not, I often think and wonder what it could have been like had I been born in another country, you know, a less fortunate country, a less free country, a less prosperous country. Um, and I think about these things, and I thank God. Me personally, my hair's not right now. See now, what am I doing? Oh, there we go. I thank God that I was born in the United States. Um, you know, I'm not thrilled about the circumstances of how my people got here. Um, but I also am very proud of the accomplishments that my people have made since being here, and the accomplishments that I've made in representing my people, you know. And so I think about those things sometimes, Um, in spite of all the challenges and you know, um, injustices and um, just in spite of everything that I, as a black woman in America, has to deal with, you know. And I don't know all the countries in the world. I don't know what it's like to live in Switzerland. I don't know what it's like to live in Africa. I've always only known America. That's all I've ever known. So there could be other countries. I understand that Europe, certain parts of Europe, are more accepting of people of color and have better benefits and better, you know, social tolerances and whatnot. And so I don't know, but uh, for what it's worth and for what I do know, excuse me, um, America is a pretty good bet. You know, everybody's breaking their neck to get here. And so obviously we have something that the rest of the world admires. And so, yeah, I think if I were to make a bet, I'd probably bet on the US of A. When it comes to um, my religious freedom, I can pray like I want, I can say, for the most part, what I want. Um, Within reason and within certain parameters, you know. I can walk down the street pretty much dressed however I want, barring being completely naked. And, the internet, the freedom of having a open and accessible internet, um, allows me to have access to um, free information, true information that a lot of countries don't allow. And I'm grateful for that. Um, I have the freedom to pick the kind of job that I want as long as I'm willing, I have the education and am willing to do the work necessary to get that job. Um, and again, there is, for me, I'm also facing ageism and sexism and racism and whatever other kind of isms there are out there. But that is not the case each and every single time for each and every single job. Is it out there? Yes. Is it all the time, everywhere, in every single case? No. And there again lies the freedom. You know, I don't have to worry about going out with my hair uncovered and being gunned down. I don't have to worry about groups of men breaking into my house and killing my family. I have certain protections by relatively honest police forces that, regardless of my color and my sex, I am, excuse me, I will have some level of protection. And there's a certain, our military, you know, there are people who lay down their lives so that I can walk freely on the street. Um, and not have to worry about these kinds of things. And so I think about that, and I appreciate that, and I thank God for that. And I know Big Brother's watching. I mean, I'd be a fool if I didn't know Big Brother was watching. But I guess that's the government's way of maintaining a certain degree of order. You know, I guess that's how the top, uh, what is it? What is it? I don't even remember the top percent of people who control the money, how they control, the people, the masses. Um, but it is what it is, you know. Um, what's up, Tub? Mm, my dog. He always comes and watches my shows. Uh, I like being able to um, drive. Uh, right now, I'm not driving, but the idea of being able to get in a car and get on an open highway and not have to be stopped by military police, or, being only able to go to certain areas, having militarized zones. This is not our reality. We live in a relatively free and open society. You can get out and protest. You can walk around and, sometimes we have a little too much, you know, protesting, but we can we can get out and we can protest, and we can share about what we don't like, and we can make changes. And that's wonderful. And so those are just some of the ways that I feel free. Um, what kinds of things make you feel free? Well, I'm going to play some more music. The name of this song is called Stare. Hang now. Sorry, what you see is what you get. Can't have it getting caught up in the guitar string, you know what I mean? Oh wait, oh okay, I turned it down for some reason. I don't know why. Stare at the wall. What do I see? Nothing but white stares back at me. Stare at the wall. What will I do? Dare to create. Start with dark blue. I feel so colorblind. Can't draw inside the lines. Can't trace within my space. Just can't define my place. Stare at the wall. What do I mean? Expose myself through autumn green. Stare at the wall. What will I think? I speak too loud with shades of pink. I feel so colorblind. Can't draw inside the lines. Can't trace within my space. Just can't define my place. This next song is called Thick Warm Blanket. When I saw you, I was touched. I felt warm. I felt love. The name of this poem, it's more of a song, but they're lyrics that I wrote. Um, and I had intended and still intend to uh, make it into a song, but I thought that, um, yeah, I'll just read it to you. Where do I go from here? Must let go of my fears. This walk seems mighty long. I know I must be strong. How do I make it, though? How can I lean on you? My will is fading fast. How do I make it last? What does tomorrow hold for me? How can I have faith in what I cannot see? I know that somehow I'll be all right because I'm guided by your sweet light. Will I weather the storm, or will I be alone? How can I not waver? Please show me your favor. What does tomorrow hold for me? How can I have faith in what I cannot see? I know that somehow I'll be all right because I'm guided by your sweet light. I feel free enough to write songs about what I want to write about. You know, in some countries, if you want to be an artist, be a musician, you have to conform to the way they want you to look, what they want you to sing, and the rules by which they want you to live by. I'm not going to talk about any specific genre of music or um, country, but my granddaughter has told me about various groups in different countries that, you know, you have to be a certain weight and be a certain height. And oh, wait, they've done that here too, haven't they? Oh, yeah. But, you know, it's really unfortunate. I mean, it's not, but what she's told me about, I guess, has been, was it government? I don't know. But, you know, here we have that freedom, you know, and I enjoy that. I can come on YouTube and I can sing my music and share my poetry and share my storytelling and share interesting topics. And, you know. Oh. And that's something that um, I can't put a price tag on. I find that to be priceless and wonderful. And there are so many different kinds of music. Sometimes I wish there was a little bit more censorship, but then, who am I to say? If one person is not allowed to have a voice, then none of us will have a voice. So, the name of this song is called Eight. And this was a song that I wrote about my previous relationship. And even though it felt good, and for a long time it was good, I didn't want to let go. It's not that. I shouldn't even say that. But in my head, I couldn't let go. And yeah. And so, even though I knew the relationship wasn't the best thing for me, I wanted it anyway. Anybody ever feel like that, where something is not the best for you, but you can't let it go? Well, you opt not to let it go. I don't wanna write no happy song. I'm stuck in pain about a love gone. I don't wanna write about how good I feel. I'm pissed and unhappy and my pain is real. Wait, let me start that again. I don't wanna write no way. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Ooh. I don't wanna write no happy song. I'm stuck in pain about a love gone. I don't wanna write about how good I feel. I'm pissed and unhappy and my pain is real. No, I'm not gonna pretend. No, I'm not gonna defend. No, I'm not gonna explain. No, I'm not gonna contain. I ate for my mistake. I don't wanna wear a phony grin. I don't wanna find a brand new friend. I don't wanna sweep my feelings away. I'm mad and resentful and I wanna stay. No, I'm not gonna pretend. No, I'm not gonna defend. No, I'm not gonna explain. No, I'm not gonna contain. I ate for my mistake. I ate for my mistake. I ate for my mistake. I was looking at the guitar and I was like, and I was strumming, like getting my strumming pattern in order. My chord pattern in order, and I couldn't I couldn't get it together for some reason for this song, and I was just like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh my goodness. Might be the migraine medicine that makes me a little. But we're here, we're alive and kicking. Oh, let's see, what time is it? It is 3:23. So I would love to know what makes you feel free. How do you feel free? And how did you celebrate? That's what I want to know. How did we celebrate our long weekend? Well, I'm trying to think. Friday, by Monday, the weekend is a blur for me. I'm going to tell you the truth. I can't even remember what I did. Um, Yesterday we had family over, and my son-in-law is a little older. He's an older gentleman, and so his son and his son's girlfriend and his grandsons came over to visit, which was nice. It was fun. Um, my grandson and his grandsons played. They had fun. Cooked out on his new grill that he got for Father's Day, that we got him for Father's Day. The food was fabulous. Everybody had a good time. And of course, after all that, I got a migraine. So, even though there were fireworks going on, and this is my space back here, I'm staying with my daughter temporarily, and so I have the sunroom. And as you can see from all the wonderful windows, I was able to look right out my window, and our neighbors, a couple doors down, were shooting off fireworks. Beautiful show. But I really couldn't enjoy it because I had a migraine. So I ended up just chilling out, and ultimately I watched the movie on Amazon, The Tomorrow War, with Chris Pratt, and that was good. And then I ended up just going to bed. I was tired. Saturday, I basically stayed in the house again, and stayed in my pajamas. I wasn't feeling good. This week was, like I said, it was a really kind of not crappy week. I got a lot done. Um, I had to um, cut a 15 and 30-second edit of my song to go on up on the music library. Um, and so I ended up doing that. Now I have to cut two more because the ones I cut were vocal versions, not instrumental versions. So, yeah, I managed to get that done. But, yeah. Um, and I watched the movie that night, Venom. And, Oh, I ran some errands earlier in the day. That's what I did. I had to go to the credit union and yeah. And so it wasn't, we had Chinese food that night. That's what happened. And so, yeah, that was pretty much it. And it was nice. The weekend was nice. I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July weekend. I know a lot of people are heading back to home today. So if you're one of those people, take your time, be safe, uh, keep your temper, because everybody's going to be out there acting crazy. Not everybody, I shouldn't say that, but you're going to have a lot of people out there all heading home, and it's going to be good. You just stay alert, stay positive, and the name of this song is called "I'll Be Okay," and you will be. We will be. And remember to wear masks where they require you to wear masks. No muss, no fuss, no coconuts, as my daughter would say. And just do what is asked of you. Stay on the speed limit, and life will be lovely. When you don't know what to do, when it goes now becomes new, I close my eyes and call your name, and know inside there will be pain. But I'll be okay. When you don't know just where to go, when there's no one to tell you so, I close my eyes and call your name, and know inside there will be pain. But I'll be okay. Yes, I'll be okay. And if nobody told you they love you today, I do. Peace.